Aquarius, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late August 2023. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business, as always, and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes into energy and see what's going on for the lovely Aquarius collective out there. I hope you're all doing fabulous and fantastic, my friends. Shuffle it up here one time, see what we got for you. God, Spirit Team, talk to me about Aquarius. And yes, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card. Then we'll get into the full reading itself. And at the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean in on, which is always interesting. But let's get it going here. Let's rock and see what we got for Aquarius, please. My guides, talk to me. Let's get this first card going. And I feel like I've been seeing this for weeks for almost all signs. We have this dreamy energy. Like, a lot of people might really be up in their mind here. Doesn't necessarily have to be you. It could be someone else, super imaginative and dreamy, thought-based. And it's been almost across the board for almost all zodiac signs for weeks now. So there's a lot going on mentally. Before we really dive into that, though, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the August subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. Also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know I'd greatly appreciate it. But enough of the promo, into the reading. Let's talk about it. So I'm not even sure, you might have had this in recent weeks as well, but we have this lovely lady. It looks like she's sitting there, eyes closed, taking a nap, similar to the Four of Cups type of energy. Notice that there's an etheric background, there's bubbles, there's a book. So for a lot of you, it could be about formulating ideas, writing ideas down. But when I see this dreamy energy, I always have to say, you might be having interesting dreams. You might need to sleep or get a little more rest when this type of energy shows up. Maybe a lot of people are losing sleep recently. But a big thing with this card is that of releasing what's happening in your mind. If you have an overactive mind, if you're thinking a lot, if you're having good ideas, releasing it in some sort of way. So if inspiration strikes, jot it down. You have a good business idea, write it down. You have something you want to create and manifest, write it down. But this card also tells us to bring our creations into life, out of the etheric into the material. Now, I always say when the energy is so much focused on the mental and the dreamy, it's easy to get caught in la-la land. So, like, try your best not to daydream a little too much. Try to ground yourself down. We're just going to put that there. For some of you, that could just be someone you're connected to, where, like, they're in la-la land for whatever reason. Let's get into tarot. And I always say that first card, it doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a footnote. We're going to see what we have for you now. Get you these three in the upright. Let's shuffle it up one time for the Aquarians, please, so we can get to the intuitive portion. It's my favorite part, one of my favorite parts. And while we get this deck ready, let's talk about last week's reading. It was titled An Important Warning, and I will say this, Aquarius, there's been a lot of challenges in recent weeks for your energy. I'm normally used to Aquarius energy moving like a seesaw, where like 1 week there's some challenges, 1 week there's a ton of victories. But it seems like for recent weeks there's been a lot of challenges in the ether for you. So if you have been going through them, hopefully you've been really making the most of the challenges and coming out on top. So we're going to hope for some optimism this week. Let's see what we got for you. As you know, energy is very fluid, never set in stone, so only take this how it hits for you, because we could be seeing your vibe or someone you're linked to. Let's get these three cards out for Aquarius. What do we got for my friends? Thank you. All right, so now we have a little mystery showing up. We're starting off with the moon, the most mysterious of all the tarot cards, in my opinion. Let's get you two more. So we are starting with that mystery. Let's get two more. What do we got? Two. Queen of Swords, a card that could represent you. So the sternness, the seriousness, that's something I've been seeing, because right alongside all the challenging energies I've been seeing in recent weeks, I've been seeing some of you stepping into that Queen of Swords, that King of Swords type of energy. So let's get one more. Okay, so you're going to have a bonus as well. We have the Page of Pentacles, which could be a positive one. And we also have the Four of Pentacles, another repeat card I've been seeing in air signs. So yeah, we're going to have to talk about this, Aquarius. Once again, as usual, very interesting spread we have here. So let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, then we'll get into that intuitive stuff. Now, at first look, first glance, I've looked down here at this spread. We are pretty much even mixed when it comes to elements. We got water, we got air, we got earth. So this could be separate areas of life. I always say that. We also have two court cards, which could represent literal people, yourself or other people. And for some of you out there not so adept in astrology, yes, Aquarius is called the water bearer, but it is an air sign elementally. So just keep that in mind. But let's go through one by one, especially with this mystery here, this communication on the back end, this clamp down bonus card. Let's go through and break them down one by one. Position number one, we have the moon, the Pisces card. Now, some readers also link it to the Cancer collective, Cancerians. But mainly to me, I see this as a Pisces card. My rising sign, I know it's very close to the Aquarius and the zodiac, so you might be on that cusp. But when we see the Pisces type of energy, the moon type of energy, this could literally be some sort of mystery. Now, I will say this, moon energy is very similar to what I was saying about this oracle card in the very beginning. Very imaginative, very dreamy, super etheric, psychically tapped in. So for a lot of you, you might be feeling energies, subtle energies in a very serious way in this time. Even if you're not generally a sensitive person, like it might be amped up and you could be feeling and experiencing things. But when I see the moon, I always have to say there could be something that's out of you. So it could be something unexpected. It could be something surprising or sudden. I don't use the word shocking here, but to me, the moon is mystery. So we're going to have to see what this mystery could represent. So let's just put that down right there. Now, as we move further, we have a card, obviously, that could represent you. Doesn't matter if you're male, female, or anything in between. We got the Queen of Swords, one of my favorite cards in the whole entire deck. We love the Queen of Swords energy around here. Now, in my simplistic style, like I said, this could, when we clarify it, represent something that's coming towards you or a way you might be feeling. Aside from that, what do we think of with the Queen of Swords? She is straightforward, honest, no nonsense, no BS. She is an energy that will cut things off or cut people out if necessary. She can be cold sometimes. So this energy can be very stern, very cold. But the one thing I love about this energy is that, like, you know what you're getting with this. You know what it is. Like, it's going to tell you what it is, straightforward, no frills. So we do like this. And I always say the Queen of Swords also has those energies of planning. So this could be someone planning something. It could be strategy based. The Queen of Swords is very serious, stern, which is an energy, like I said, I've been seeing for you in recent weeks. Now, moving to the back end, we have the Page of Pentacles. Notice she's really staring this page down. So there might be something in regards to communication that is really taking up a lot of your focus, or something else. So let's talk about this page. Could be an earth sign that you're linked to. Page of Pentacles is a student, as are all pages. They're all students, they're all communicators. This one is one of the written message. So for a lot of you, maybe you're trying to learn new things, learn new information, thirsting or on the hunt for some sort of information with this Page of Pentacles. Could be new work things, new money-making opportunities, very good. But it could also be conversational, like I said, messages or talks. And notice that in the flow of this spread, the Queen is really glaring down this Page of Pentacles. So there could be things that are like you're really focused on in this time, or this could be a talk that really gets your attention. Moving to the very back end real quick, the Four of Pentacles. This card I usually see as neutral. For some of you, you might be trying to get your money situation in order, save, budget, stack the pentacles up, be a little more frivolous, not frivolous, but be a little more discerning with your spending, like not spend too much. But there could be a rough side to this card where it could represent a person in your life that's a little possessive or a little jealous or won't let something go. So when I see this Four of Pentacles, it could be something that is hard to move through or move past, or someone that's a little possessive. But I want to dive deeper on all of it, Aquarius. Let's jump in and clarify. All right, let's get a good shuffle here for my Aquarians, please. My guides and spirit team, what do we got? And yes, my friends, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that moon. And yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages you want to give to Aquarius, you could drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. All right, moon time. And for some reason, I'm feeling like this page could be intimidated by this Queen of Swords. Like, so maybe there's someone that's a little intimidated by you. Let's keep moving. Why is this moon here? I'm just getting that little flash of energy while I'm doing my spiel here. Okay, yeah, somebody could absolutely hit you up out of the blue. We have more page energy here, Page of Cups. In the upright underneath this moon, this could be a surprising talk or an unexpected talk that you didn't see coming, or one that just pops up out of nowhere, and not necessarily saying it's a bad thing. Now, the Page of Cups could represent a water sign, so under the Pisces card makes sense. If you're connected to a water sign, they're showing up here heavy. The Page of Cups, similar archetypes to the Pentacles, but this one is more about getting one's emotions off their chest, like really saying what they feel, saying what they want to say or what they need to say. So when I see it under the moon, it's straight up. Okay, for a portion of you, if there has been certain things that you've been pushing down or suppressing or not talking to other people about or just trying to keep to yourself, maybe you need to have a talk with somebody to let those things out and work through them and heal them. But for another portion of you, this could be an unexpected or surprising talk or message coming in for a lot of you. Let's keep moving over. Let's keep moving over. I feel like I don't really want to overcomplicate this message. I feel like it's super simple, but I will say this, the fact that there's so much page energy could be very good for a lot of you Aquarians, because like there could be a lot of new coming in, a lot of new things. Okay, new people, new work, new money making opportunities. There's a lot of fresh energy in this week's spread. So let's see what's up with that Queen of Swords. Yeah, someone might hit you up, or like you might be communicating with someone else when there's another person. Like you might be very popular. For some reason, I feel like all this energy is like sweeping towards the Queen of Swords. Okay, so maybe a lot of people I want to talk to. Let's see why that Queen is here. Thank you. Okay, I mean, you might entertain some of these conversations. We have the Four of Swords in reverse underneath this Queen of Swords, so more sword. So we have water, we got sword. So these are both inner, all right? So for a lot of Aquarians, I always say the water suit and the air suit to me is the realm of the inner world. For a lot of you, you could have a lot going on the inside. But the fact that we have the Four of Swords in reverse underneath this Queen of Swords, you might spring to action towards something or someone in this time, or like something might ruffle your feathers a little bit and you might make a move like, all right, well, I got to stop that, or let me start this. Like there could be something, whether good, bad, or indifferent, that makes you spring to action. Okay, whether you're beginning something or stopping something. The Four of Swords is an energy that's not at rest, and it's someone changing something. So when I see it in reverse, also, once again, it's another one of my dreamy cards, my imagination cards in reverse. So there might be something that you're going to snap back to reality about in the coming days and weeks as well. Like see it for what it is, see it for what it's worth, and just snap back to reality. We're going to move over to the Page of Pentacles, and then we'll do a quick recap before we get into the shadow card. Very interesting stuff. But yeah, there could absolutely be something that you really spring to action towards, or whether you're changing it, bringing something in, moving something out. There's a big possibility there. So let's see what's up with that Page of Pentacles. What do we got that page here? Thank you. My friends, this feels good. We have the Sun in the upright underneath this Page of Pentacles. What is all this good energy here, my friend? All right, I'm liking that because, like I said, in recent weeks, there's been a lot of challenges. The Sun is the most positive card in the whole entire deck. We have it in the upright underneath this Page of Pentacles. A lot of you could be really receiving some like really exciting or good positive news here when the Sun is underneath this Page of Pentacles. If not that, whatever new ventures and new things you're bringing into your life, there's a lot of very good possibilities. I would claim this energy 110% on the back end. Now, for a portion of you, maybe this is a conversation with a Leo. If we're being very specific, there could be a Pisces or a Cancer or a Leo that's trying to vie for your attention or wants to speak to you. There's still a lot of energy of people that want to talk to you in this spread. Now, I will say this is such an interesting duality. This is one, I'm going to have to study this spread on my own time because look, we have the moon, we have the Sun, the page, like the way the energy is playing off of each other. This could be people using two separate approaches to approach you, where this one's being more happy, optimistic. This one's being a little more mysterious and emotional. So maybe this is you stuck in the middle of all this stuff. There's a lot going on here that I want to study more. But the Sun underneath this Page of Pentacles, I feel like for a lot of you, if this isn't spirit green lighting a new direction you're moving in, could be saying like, hey, you could receive some really exciting, positive news coming in here. So we have a lot of good things, okay? So even though we have the mystery, we have this coming out, so the unexpected talk, where someone may have been hiding something, like the way the energy flows, there's a lot of this, the secret out in the open, like there's this duality here with the Sun and Moon. All right, let's go through and do a quick recap. Loving it, my friends. In position number one, and like I said, the way the energy flows It's all flowing towards this Queen of Swords energy. But we have the moon and the Page of Cups in the upright. So it could be an unexpected talk or a surprising talk that you didn't see coming. Could it be tied into this exciting news? Absolutely. On the back end, but there could be someone that's wanting to spill their emotions. Spirit could be asking you not to suppress things. And we could still say the same with the whole spread. Suppressing and then letting it out. Positive. Now, moving to the center, we have the Queen of Swords with the Four of Swords in reverse. There might be something you were sprung into action about, whether cutting something out, bringing something in, starting something new. Like, this is a card that's not at rest. So you might be entertaining these conversations, these talks, these new things. But for a lot of you, like, you may spring to action in regards to something. You're not just going to sit by. On the back end, we have the Page of Pentacles with the Sun in the upright. Exciting news possibly coming in. So we have this duality, and I'm absolutely going to study this spread a little more in my own time because it's one of the more unique ones. The fact that we have the moon, the sun, the pages on the diagonal. Very interesting the way this is piquing my interest. But please take a screenshot if you want to look into it. I'm going to get you one shadow card. You could have some good things coming in. Okay, and it could be things you don't even see at the moment. But let's see what we have in the shadows for you, Aquarius. And I always like to pull one shadow card at the very end. I feel like it's an interesting thing to do. Just to see what might be in the shadows for you. And whether it's something within yourself or something you don't quite see. It's just a nice little cherry on top of the spread. So let's get you one shadow card in the shadows for Aquarius. Thank you. Queen of Pentacles, beautiful. So you're fitting in with a lot of other zodiacs I've been seeing this week where there's been positive cards showing up in the shadows with this Queen of Pentacles. Now, when she shows up, she to me is very similar to the Empress. So the Queen of Pentacles could be an earth sign, mother figure in the shadow energy that you're holding on to this energy for whatever reason. The rough side of this energy, the reverse side, could be somebody that's a little smothering or a little stubborn. So in this time, you may be experiencing those feelings in regards to somebody. But generally, this is a card of abundance and prosperity, good things. So for a lot of you, even if you're going through challenges and bad, tough situations, Spirit could be saying like, hey, there's good stuff to come. This is Empress type of energy to me. So blessings are still coming your way. But yeah, there might be something that's been sticking around for a while that's a little difficult to work through. When we have her, that might take some time. So Aquarius, that's what I have for you in the shadows, my friends. If it's not a mother figure, something in regards to femininity, it's showing up. But yes, my friends, don't click away just yet. I'm going to give you the details of the August subscriber surprise. For the August subscriber surprise, I'll be picking 3 winners for 3 different tarot decks. It will be a winner's choice this month. So if you want the Gilded Tarot, it's your choice. If you want the Witch's Tarot or anything under $40 US, 3 winners will be chosen. So if you'd like to get your name in for that, it's 2 simple things as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed, which I'm sure you already are. And second, let me know down in the comments what you think is the best use for tarot. Speaking to spirit, shadow work, inner work, confusion, you'll be entered to win. And at the end of the month, in August, I'll announce the winners of my community tab. As always, my friends, much love. I'll see you soon.